friends, welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. We are so glad that you can join us. I know that you guys are pros at this virtual school stuff by now. I'm still learning, so bear with me. But we're glad to have you back. We're talking about the creation story still, God's creation of the earth. Last week we heard about how He created the light and the dark and water and land. And so this week we are going to be talking about three things that God created: land animals, sky animals, and sea animals. I almost forgot that. So land, sea, sky, animals. And this just shows God's diverse creativity, that He came up with all of these different animals. And did you hear that? Creativity. Do you remember from last week? That's one of our words. Creativity, that we keep coming back to. I bet that you are creative as well. Do you think you can come up with a land animal, a sea animal, and a sky animal? I'd love it if you could shout it out right now and share it with me. God's creativity has endless possibilities in this new world, and He thought that all of these creatures were so good. He wanted them to go out. He wanted them to populate and reproduce, and that just means have more creatures. And He wanted to fill up His amazing creation with these amazing animals. Now, you know who else is creative? Kids. Their minds are amazing. And so let's use our creativity this week. Now, I have a special surprise for you. Miss Elaine, one of our small group leaders, she does the big kids, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade. She is going to read our Bible story for us today. She's going to read Genesis chapter 1 verse 20 through 25, and this covers what is in the Bible about God creating all of the animals. So let's join her.
So we welcome everyone.
Hello, church friends. Welcome back to our second Sunday of Sunday School. We're glad you're here with us today. My name is Miss Elaine. I'm one of the small group leaders at the church, and I am going to read more about our story that we started last week about Genesis, the book of Genesis, and how God created the earth. So far we've learned about how God created the land and the sea and the sky and darkness and light, which were day and nights. And so today I'm going to read a little bit more about what God created, and I'm going to read from this Adventure Bible. And so here we go. We are on the 5th day now. Okay. So, and God said, "Let the water teem up with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and everything in the sea which teems up and moves about in it, and every winged bird according to its kind up in the sky. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water and the seas, and let the birds increase the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, the 5th day. So the next day, God continues to make more creatures. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals according to their kind." And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, and the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. So thank you for joining us today. We've learned about all the creatures that God's created. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Elaine. I know that you're missing our kids just as much as we are. And through the magic of virtual school and the internet, we can all still be together. So that's great. Now, I know one of our fun things that we do in our Sunday school classes when we're at church is we watch a video. And we all gather together in our large group room and we watch the video together, and then we split up into our classrooms. Well, we are still doing our video and it is coming up next.
So we welcome everyone.
Hey everyone, let's go on a nature walk together. Whoa, there's a bear. Did you see it? See those monkeys in the trees? Wow, there are so many different kinds of fish. In our scripture today, God creates all of the animals of the earth. God had already made a home for them, and now God filled the land and the sea with all kinds of animals, and they each had their own place to live. My favorite part is that God didn't just make one animal for land. God made tigers, bears, spiders, caterpillars, birds, elephants, cats, dogs, and so many more. God also didn't just make one creature for the sea either. There were goldfish, sharks, turtles, alligators, starfish, whales, and dolphins. There are so many there's no way I can list them all. I wonder why God didn't just make one animal that would populate the whole earth. We can have an earth full of tigers and that's it. The earth could be full of fish and nothing else. Why was God so creative when imagining the world? I think God created so many different living things because God celebrates diversity. Wait, what's diversity? Diversity means difference. Creating it means you have to use your imagination. Even though everything was different, God saw all of the amazing things created and said they were good. Nothing was better, and nothing was the best. They were all important. Friends, thanks for coming on this nature walk with me. We got to see so much creativity and celebrate diversity together. I love looking at all the amazing things that God created. I look one way and I see a zebra. I look the other way and I see monkeys. I look up and I see a huge eagle. I look down and I see a bunch of little ants. When I look at all these things, I remember, wow, God made all this and it's all good. The amazing thing about creativity is that there are always more possibilities. What animal would you add to creation? I think I would want a 10-legged dog that could run super fast. Or even a rainbow elephant. How cool! What would your animal eat? Where would they live? God celebrates your creativity, and when we all imagine, we get to celebrate the diversity of our ideas. Now, it's your turn to wonder.
All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that video. I know that that's one of my boys' favorite parts. Now, another fun thing that we have is our Wonder Song. Now, I'm going to have somebody else sing it for you. One of my gifts is not singing, so I will spare you that, and I will leave it to the professionals who are going to sing our Wonder Song this morning.
There's nothing common about your grace, the way you grow such beauty from the dirt. It doesn't matter the time or place, you're right here with us even when we hurt. 'Cause you weave us together like the seasons. Good news is only good if it's for everyone. So we welcome, 'cause you welcome. We largest tree grows from the smallest seed. The greatest strength up from the deepest roots. And there's a story in every leaf, a ring for everything that we've been through, with branches reaching out in all directions. We hold each other up to reach the heavens. Oh, we welcome, 'cause you welcome. Oh, we bless, because we're blessed. On everything that you fashion, you poured out your love like the rain and the sun. Every tribe, every tongue, you welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone is welcome here, free of shame and free of fear. Even if we disagree, everyone is family. We bring friends and enemies to the feast, where we welcome, 'cause you welcome. Oh, we bless, because we're blessed. On everything that you fashioned, you poured out your love like the rain and the sun. Every tribe, every tongue, you welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone.
All right, friends, I have another helper here. It's Marty. Okay, we are doing our Wonder Cube. So, Wonder Cube for the day. Ready? Okay. I wonder, what would you change about the Bible story that we read? Remember the Bible story that we read where God created the land animals, the sea animals, and the sky animals? Would you change anything in that?
The jumping animals, like frogs
Yeah, you wanted to
and
create some
grasshoppers.
jumping animals are very important.
Well,
Right.
fish can jump,
Uh-huh.
but they have to go back into the water. So those are water fish.
That's
Those are
right.
water.
So that's what you would change about the Bible story, is create more jumping animals? All right, guys, you heard it here from Marty first. Create more jumping animals. That's what he would change about the Bible story. So, what would you change about our story?
You welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone.
All right, friends. So I had so much fun last week recording our virtual Sunday school. But you know what I missed? The kids. I miss kids. I miss kids in my Sunday school class. So I thought, let's add some kids into this video. Ready? It's gotta go under a wire. It's AJ! He's back with us. And he is going to be helping me out with my wonder questions today. Now, our wonder question number 1 is, what is your favorite animal and why?
Well, that could be anything that you want, but in particular, mine is a cat. and monkeys.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have pets or animals in your house?
I have 2 cats. One likes to even be in this room.
Yes, one cat lives in this room. She likes it. Finally, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
A cheetah, because they're really fast.
Ooh, AJ's a really great runner and he runs really fast. I think he would be an amazing cheetah. So, my questions for you, you can answer the same questions. What is your favorite animal and why? Do you have pets and animals in your family? And if you could be an animal, what would you be? Now, remember to be creative. That's our word, remember? All right.
You welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone.
So friends, while we do our Wonder With Me, our spiritual practice, I thought maybe we could go on a little nature walk together. You know, God made so many wonderful things, and God thinks each and every part of creation is good. What is your favorite part of creation? My favorite part is nature like this. I love to just take walks. Why don't we listen quietly to the sounds of nature? Listen carefully and see if you can identify any of the sounds. Close your eyes. Does that help you hear better? What sounds did you hear? Isn't all of God's creation so amazing?
You welcome everyone. So we welcome everyone.
All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today out in nature and on this beautiful Sunday morning. Let's put our hands together and pray. Dear God, thank you for all of your creations. Thank you for the flying birds, the crawling creatures, the swimming fish, and the big roaring animals. For all creatures, great and small, we are grateful to call them good. Amen. Have a great week, you guys. We will see you next Sunday for our next virtual Sunday school. Don't forget, my children's sermons are posted on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And our whole Sunday service is posted as well. So we hope you check it out. Bye, guys.
You welcome